I've been blessed. I've been blessed to come this far and still have the interest and desire to grow at my craft of acting. You know, not exactly easy, folks. Can be a bit of a doozy. You know? And it's deep rooted, you know? I remember as a youngster, you know, gobbling up up the old Shakespeare, reading Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet in high school. I used to get like A's, A plus, B minus, B plus, A plus, you know? I was really putting up them numbers when I was reading Shakespeare in high school. I remember one time we were doing a Macbeth pop quiz. There was a pop quiz on a Macbeth act in my grade 11 English class. And we had like this foreign exchange student. Her name was Gummy or Yummy, or I don't know what the fuck her name was, like Yammy or Yummy or Dummy. I don't know what the fuck her name was. She was like a foreign exchange student from Japan. And, you know, she was just like one of them giggly types, you know? You know, she could barely speak a stitch of English. She'd be like, Jonathan, son, can I borrow your test? Can I borrow your test? She wanted to copy my test, right? Like it was like a pop quiz on Macbeth. You know, act 5, scene whatever the fuck, like some act of Macbeth. She wanted to copy my test. She could barely even speak English. Yummy or Yammy. Sorry, I forget her name. But, you know, Yummy, she couldn't speak a stitch of English and she wanted to borrow my test. And like I said, I'm a grade A student. You know, I'm like, I know Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare. I figure out whatever. Let's give Yummy a hand, you know, welcome to Canada. So I let her borrow my test. Okay, Yummy, you can borrow it. Thank you, Jonathan, son. All right, no problem, Yummy. So then, you know, she copies my test. No harm, no foul. Well, I didn't think she was going to copy it verbatim. There was some like written assessment, you know, like, you know, long answer questions. She copied my answers verbatim. So when the test came back, the teacher was like, Yummy, did you copy off of Jonathan's test? She's like, yes, I did. Yes. Arigato. Yes. I was like, Yummy, I can't believe you did this to me. Like she copied it verbatim, and then I got a goose egg. I got a 0 on the test. First time in, I don't know, since at least grade 10 that I got a 0 on a Shakespeare test. Because Yummy copied my long answer verbatim. I didn't know she was going to do that. I didn't know she was that stupid. I mean, come on, you could barely speak a stitch of English, yet you're going to copy a long answer question verbatim? She didn't even know what the hell verbatim means. So it's like I had this love affair with Shakespeare even from high school. So much to the point where even the I think like there was like an English class, my grade 11 English student teacher, I think she tried to molest me. Like I really think she did. Like she was enamored with my knowledge and love for Shakespeare. It just kind of like rubbed off on her. She was like, "Oh, Jonathan," like, you know, she must have been like 20 something. I was like, you know, 15. And I remember like at the end of her like tenure as our student teacher, she's like, Jonathan, why don't you come back and see me after school? Like, got something to ask you. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I think I had some weed to smoke or some alcohol to drink or something. You know, you're 15, getting drunk and high after school. So I didn't meet her for our, I don't know, was it like a date? I don't know. My student teacher wanted to meet up with me after school to talk to me about something. So, you know, I think she was trying to molest me. You always hear stories about this, like, you know, some young, fresh teacher, like picking off some young sapling, some young stud, right? I think she was trying to molest me. So that's how proficient I was at Shakespeare. I even had student teachers trying to molest me, you know? So this thing is rooted in a deep history. My love of Shakespeare, you know, goes back to the cradle, so to speak. So growth and inspiration in a career. It's so vital. And I was just stricken with that joy this week. And I hope that's relatable to everyone, whatever it is you do. There's ample room to grow. You know, there's no need to have any opinion other than incrementally, step by step, we work at it. Hallelujah. So there you have it, folks. Jonathan Ramcharan, actor extraordinaire. Yes.